Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, dumelang. My name is Sahata. I am a single working mom of 3 and I like making videos about cleaning, organizing, decorating and lifestyle videos. If you guys like those kind of videos, you can go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, comment down below and also subscribe to my channel. In today's video guys, I just want to share with you guys the equipment and the stuff that I use when I'm filming either my reels, TikTok or YouTube videos. So I just want to share with you guys everything that I use, the equipment, the apps that I use to make thumbnails and the apps that I use to edit my videos. So I just want to share that with you guys today, but I think we're going to start with the equipment and then I'll just show the on the side and show the apps that I use when I am editing out my videos. So thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. If you like it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below and also subscribe to my channel. So if there's anyone watching today who wishes to have a YouTube channel, I hope this video is going to be helpful to you, that you may be able to know what to buy and what not to buy, what to use and all that fun stuff. When I started my channel in 2019, I think my first video went up in August 2019. So when I started, I didn't know what to do. I had no idea where to start, but I went on the internet and searched and read up about everything that I need to start my channel. At that time, I did not have money to get a camera or anything like that. Then I took a phone actually on a contract from Vodacom. I took a Samsung S4. Yeah, I took a Samsung S4 and then I wanted to start my career with that one. And then the first thing I did, I went and hired a lady to help me with editing because I had no idea. If there's one thing about me, I'll do anything to invest in myself. I'll spend money where I feel like this is gonna add value in my life. Just like the phone that I took on credit, just like the money I paid for somebody to teach me how to edit, and it actually just took me 2 days for me to get it. But for me, I don't know if I'm a perfectionist or what's happening, but for me, investing in myself and putting in money, if it's gonna be worthwhile for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. So that's what I did, and then I learned for those 2 days how to edit. Then from there, my phone was already here. Then I started filming. So I put up my first video and then the rest is history. So you guys, if you want to start, I just want to encourage you to start with whatever you have. Whatever that I'm going to be sharing in here, I'll share which one I had first, which one I had later on, so that you guys can have it easy and have information out there that can help you just start. Without wasting any more time, let's just go ahead and get in today's video. Right here I have my bag. This is just your toiletry bag, like your normal toiletry bag, but I bought it at Pep Home. So in this bag, I'm gonna share whatever that is in my equipment bag, and then I'm gonna show you the bigger ones that cannot fit in here and all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and start opening this bag. So guys, first out of my bag is this tiny bag. It's actually my mic that I bought for my camera. Here it is. Here is my mic, and actually I broke the piece that goes into the camera, so I need to buy, because my camera has that little window that goes on the side. So if you forget, it might actually break your mic because it actually rubs against it and all that. So this is the Boa mic that I bought. I think it was 500 if I am not mistaken. The lighting is changing. Well, I guess there's no fixing that. I don't know what's going on with the light. I'm so sorry about that, guys. If you see any changes here, I was saying this is the mic that I attached to my camera, and then of course it leans. I'll show it to you when I show the camera. I'll actually attach it to the camera by the time I get to my camera. So here I have the closing for my camera. These are the seals that seals the front and the back of my camera, and they actually can close into each other. And to be honest, I just realized that today, guys. For the time that my camera has been here, I have not realized that these things can actually close into each other. This one goes in the front, the other one goes in the back, or vice versa. I don't know, but it's covering for my camera. I'll show it to you when I detach my lens from my camera, then you guys can see what I'm talking about. So these are the seals. So this is the hood. Apparently it controls the light that goes into the lens and all that. I bought this later on. Actually, it did not come with my camera. I bought this later on after I bought my camera. So this helps with the amount of light that is allowed into the lens. So here is the little attachment that got broken. This is the one that connects to the camera. And then here is another one. This one says for the phone. So this one here says for the phone right there. So you can connect it to your phone to try and put some voiceover. Whenever I'm doing my voiceover, I can actually attach my mic to my Samsung so that I can put in some voiceover with this one. And then here I got a bunch of adapters that I can use to charge my phones, either the Samsung or the power bank actually. And then this one is for my iPhone. These are the chargers that are always in the little bag. And then here I have this plug, an electric plug. So whenever I am out of the house and I'm somewhere where I need to charge anything that I have in the little bag, my phone, camera, whatever, then I can just use this, because you know that you never find these in shops or restaurants. So I always have mine. So when I need to charge, and then I just use mine. Here I've got these little pieces of like your SIM card remover or opening for your SIM card socket on your phone. So this is what I use. So you must not have these, because wow, space can have you changing things right there and then. So this is very handy. Okay, now that I've shared everything that was in my equipment bank, so I'm just gonna go ahead and share everything that I used to film for YouTube, for Reels, Instagram Reels, and TikTok with you guys. So I had this phone first, and I made a mistake and I said it's an S4. No, it's an S9. It's a Samsung S9 that I got the first time. This is what I have been recording out of since 2019 until March of 2022, because that's when I applied for the iPhone, because I wanted my reels to be better, to look nicer and all that. Then that's why I invested into the iPhone actually. But this is what I've been using, and it did do some Instagram reels, some TikToks before March came, before I had my iPhone. So this has been doing the work and I love it. Just that I wanted it to be clean, very clean and very crisp. So that's why I went on and invested in the iPhone. But you basically don't need anything, and it's actually my preference. Some people might find that footages from this one, they never actually seen the difference. They say it's actually very nice. If you feel like this is good for you, it's good. Just that it depends on a person. For me, I felt like I needed my content to be crispy and like just everything to be clear. So that's why I went in and got another phone. And of course it was starting to be a little sick, because I got this in March in 2019, so it was not actually gonna survive and all that. So that was part of the reason, that is part of the reason that I got another phone. But if it was not because of the battery acting up or the screen cracked up to the camera or something like that, I don't have a problem. But the back camera is still fine. Anyways, I use most of the back camera to film my cleaning videos and all that. So this was just working perfectly. Some days when my camera and my phone run out of a battery, I go ahead and use my Samsung without a problem. Secondly, you need this. I don't know if I should say it goes in order, but I think it goes in order. I think you need this mini thing. I think I already broke two of this. This is a mini tripod. This is a handheld tripod that you can use whenever you are on the road, or you want to place it somewhere where you can actually speak and then your phone will be on top of it. So this is a handheld tripod. Mine actually extend out. You can extend it out, and then there's different attachments that goes in here. Another one I'm already using right now because I have my iPhone on it, but this is the old one. It's actually broken. I need to get rid of it. Then you can attach it here, place your phone here, and then turn it around however you want. You can actually play around with this part so that it can just sit like this on the side when you want to make like your reel and TikTok, because it's a different setting all around and all that fun stuff. So this is the mini tripod that you can invest into. They're not that expensive. I actually got this at a mall. You know, there's always this guy sitting at the center of the mall setting them. So this is where I bought it. I think I bought it for 350. Then thirdly, you need this. You need a power bank, guys. You need a power bank. If you're gonna be filming on your phone like I did when I started out, or you don't have any other options, maybe if you run out of power, you need to invest in a very good power bank. I must repeat. So this is the Samsung power bank. This I got from Take a Lot. I did share in one of my vlogs when I got this. Even when it got delivered, I shared everything. So this was like 500 rand, and then it had good reviews on it. This thing is very good. This thing gives you 100% times 3, so you will never run out of power. Even now with load shedding, it really helps me when it comes to my Samsung. When my phone dies, because the iPhone does not really connect to this power bank, but if it dies, I can go ahead and switch in the SIM card and put it in the Samsung, charge the Samsung with this one, and life goes on. So you need this so that whenever you are vlogging on the way and you're receiving calls, receiving messages, because this is still your personal phone, it's still gonna run out of power because you're using it to film, using it to receive calls, messages, and do whatever you want to do on your phone. So you need a good power bank so that you can still continue and all that fun stuff. So in here, guys, without forgetting, in my Samsung, I have a memory card, the biggest memory, not the biggest, but I got it for 800. So it was two, I don't know, guys, I think it's two, I'll put it somewhere there. It's 260 something of memory in here so that I don't run out of memory, because memory is a problem. Memory is going to stress you out. So rather invest your money. I'm going back into that one, that if the memory card is going to be 800, I think you should just go ahead and buy it, sweetie, because this is going to be very stressful if you need to get your videos out there or edit, and make sure you keep on having content that will last you maybe a week. You're going to need that memory. So I have that memory in this phone. So another thing I have, guys, is this ring light that I got actually from just the Indian shop. It was not that expensive. I think it was 700 rand that I invested in that ring light. But for me, I don't really need a ring light for that much, unless if I'm making videos like this. But I always make sure that I film. A good sign is actually from 10 o'clock until 3 o'clock. But now, because it's summer, it can even go up to 4 o'clock. Then you can get a good sun. You know, the trick is to have the sun behind the camera, or the lighting, any kind of lighting behind the camera, so that you can have all the light on your face, so that people can be able to see everything and see it very clearly. So that is the trick that I have been using. If you don't think the ring light is worth it, and I don't actually think it's worth it for my videos, I just bought it because I just wanted to feel like I'm part of the game and all that. But it's really not that important. I don't even turn it on that much, guys. So you don't really need it. You just need a good sun, and just time your stuff and schedule your stuff from 10 o'clock until 4 o'clock, so that you can have the good sun to film whatever you want to film. And then here again, guys, I have my tripod, the big tripod that I use to film from, the one that is actually right here right now holding my phone when I'm speaking. This tripod, actually, some ladies that I know came to me, because they do know that I do YouTube. They came to me and said, girl, we're selling this thing, don't you want it? We don't know what to do with it, because our brother used to use it, but then he actually passed away, so they just didn't know what to do with it. Then I was like, okay, let me see what I can do with that. And then I looked at it, it was just missing a few pieces. Then I went ahead on Take a Lot and bought the pieces that were missing, put it together, and I paid them 500 rand. And then this thing is basically 2.5, because it's very strong. It's a very good tripod, and that was actually a win for me. If you can find a good deal, just make sure you do that, and just make sure that you don't break your bank or try and be, fancy and all that. Because the thing is, working and putting in more money on YouTube or whatever, when you're not getting paid, you will feel sometimes that it's not worth it, because the money is not coming in, but you are coughing money to buy equipment and all that. So rather wait, unless spend money on necessary things that you actually need, that are actually a need, and then you will be okay. Here is my iPhone. This is an iPhone 12, so it's a 64 gigabytes. Yeah, the 64 gigabytes. I bought it from Vodacom on contract, the same thing I did with my Samsung. So, and I put it on insurance too, because I don't play like that, so that all my things can be insurance secured whenever there is a problem, because I take this thing as a business. So I don't want to have things that are not insured, and then they're gonna cost me money. So that's what I did with this phone. So with this phone, guys, basically it's filming reels. This phone is for reels. This phone, I actually turn it to 4K, and then I shoot my reels from it, and it gives me such good quality video when I shoot from it. From my camera, it's another story. I know I bought the iPhone actually after I have bought the camera. People might have be asking that, why would you buy a camera then buy an iPhone? Is because my M50, guys, is not giving me the type of quality that I'm looking for, and apparently I'm looking for a certain lens that can help me with that, because I'm currently using the kit lens that came with the camera, and I personally feel like it's not giving me the kind of quality I need for my reels. I still use my camera for the day-to-day cleaning video basically, and laundry. That's what I use it for, because one, it is heavy, and secondly, when you're at the mall vlogging, people are just watching you because you're holding a camera. But now, since my iPhone came, I use it for my vlogs, and I use my camera for when I am at home. That's when I use it, and I feel like it gives me good quality on my YouTube vlogs, and then it gives me good quality on my Instagram reels and TikToks. And this is another thing that you don't actually need. The iPhone, you don't actually need. You can use whatever you have a very nice lighting setup so that you can just have it the way you want it. Just for startup, then you can do that. I'm only sharing all the equipments that I have that I'm using currently, but I did start with the ones that I started with when I started my channel, so that you guys can have an idea of what's happening. Now, this guy right here, it's a Canon M50 Mark II. So at first, actually, when I wanted to buy a camera, I wanted to buy the G7X Canon, but it was nowhere anywhere in South Africa, so I opted to go for this one. I did my research, asked around if this camera is worth it, is good, and I went on YouTube as well to check the specs, everything. This is a good camera. It doesn't really have a problem. Let me not say this. Guys, this thing, I set it up by YouTube, and it was doing good, fine. And one of my friends actually just advised me that I change my editing app so that I can see if it can give me a good quality, because she's got the same camera, but she's editing from iMovie, and her videos are very crisp, are very nice from the same camera with the same settings. And then I sent her the settings, so she set it up the way I set it up. But then hers, guys, they look so nice. I'll put her name so that you guys can see her videos with the short film from this camera. Or maybe I'm just too much, so I want to buy a lens here. They call it a Sigma, some 18-55 millimeter, but it's expensive, guys. It's like 7 grand, so that I can be able to do my vlogs will be crisp, and my reels will be crisp, so that my phone can just have a little bit of break, so that they can just be my phone. But that's the story for another day. And don't listen to me right now talking about all these expensive things, then you get like uncomfortable, or you think like, oh, this is just too much, I might not even get there, and all that. That is just a dream of mine, and then you're gonna have a dream of yours. Once you start being in this thing, you're gonna want things like I want things right now. I always wanted those things. It's just that I just wanted a starter that can get me going in the meantime. On my camera, guys, my camera's got a lens. This is the lens that is a kit lens that came with this camera. So there is the opening of my camera, and then those little openings that I shared, guys. This is the another cover that I have that you can close in your lens, and then it has another one. This one, then there's this one. This one is the one that I said it has a little holder there. This is the one that goes there, but this is the actual lens that I'm trying to protect with this mini one, screwing it back. And then if you wanna take it out of the camera, guys, then you can open this ones, and then you can close it up. See, I don't even know. So you can close it up at the back. This one goes on this one. It closes this from the camera. It closes it up like that. That's closed. And then this one still uses the same cover that I removed the first time, and you just pop it in, and then there is your lens, nice and safe. And then there is the body, and there is the body of your camera, and all sealed. Moving on, guys, into the editing app that I use. Currently I only use one app, the app that I use to edit all my videos. So that one app is called InShot. That's what I use. I have an InShot on my iPhone 12. I have an InShot on my Samsung phone. So whenever I wanna edit, I just edit out of there and make sure that everything's all nice and edited and out for you. Right now I want to try the iMovie on my phone so that I can see how that one works, but basically at this point for editing I'm using InShot. For my thumbnail, guys, I am using an app called PixArt, but that one I am paying for it because when I was using it the first time they gave me like a free trial, and then after I trial then you can't seem to save your thumbnails from there, and I love it. And actually I've used a bunch of stuff before I can come across PixArt, and I love PixArt, so I am not gonna change. So I ended up buying, I think I paid a yearly amount for it so that I can use it all year round without having to pay like monthly installments or subscriptions. So that's the thing I use for. You can do a bunch of stuff on it, but I only do thumbnails on it. And then there is Canva. You can also use Canva to do your thumbnails, but I feel like Canva thumbnails are everywhere. Everybody's got it. Like, I don't like that. I just want to do my own thing. Maybe you can do that on Canva. Maybe I just don't know how to use it, but I only use Canva for professional stuff. When I might want to make like posters or something like that, then I use that. Recently I did my media kit on it, and then it designed it very nicely. I'll put it up on the side so that you guys can see. So I have that done by Canva. That's another app that I have on my phone. So guys, that is basically everything that I use when I'm creating my videos and all that fun stuff. I'm glad you guys are enjoying my videos. I see your likes, your comments, and your subscription are increasing daily. I appreciate that and I'm grateful. And then if you want to start your channel, guys, just go ahead and start. Don't be afraid. Just pray for yourself that you like banish the spirit of fear, because God clearly did not give us the spirit of fear, guys. So he gave us the spirit of a sound mind, and then we can just go ahead and start whatever we want to start. So if you want to do that, go ahead and pray with the Lord on your little corner with the Lord and say, God, this is what I want to do. Can you please help me with confidence? Just like he did with Moses, guys. He said, I do not know how to speak. I stutter, God. How can you send me, Lord, out there when I don't even know how to speak? But if you feel like YouTube is speaking to your heart, it's basically something that God has put in your heart. And then if you believe that it's something that you want to do, it's definitely that's something that God has put you there for. So you rather pray about it and say, God, I do not know how to speak. I'm a shy little girl like me. I don't know what to say. I have few words and I don't even know how to construct a sentence like me. I don't know how to put words together like me. So you can just go ahead and ask God, and he's gonna help you. Like, I come a long way from the beginning days until now. I used to not speak like this. My videos used to have a lot of I still have them, but we are moving. We can't dwell on the negative. We just keep on moving on and hoping for the best. And today I'm here and I am growing, and I hope you guys will grow with us too and grow with me too, and we can get to support you guys and all that fun stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you want to ask me something, you can go ahead on Instagram on my DMs is at @Porishisahata and start asking something that maybe I did not cover in this video or I missed out on, because I know, like, sitting with the camera like this, sometimes I can miss some of the stuff or I can just make a mess of things. But you guys can always hit me up and ask whatever you want to ask, and then I can be able to help where I can. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you like it, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and also subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next one. One last thing, guys, that I forgot to share with you guys. Please wipe your phones, okay? Please wipe your phones. That's not cute. The grayness is not cute. So here is a microfiber cloth. You can get yourself a mini one, or this, like the one that I have. I have a lot of these as I'm cleaning content creator. So make sure that every time when you want to film, guys, just wipe your phone, just wipe on the back and the front camera so that everything can just come out nice and clear. Sometimes not even the lighting, sometimes not even a good camera, sometimes you just need to wipe your phone. That's all that I have to say.